January report, a bird that was now recorded as extinct, sweet little bird, Hawaiian songbird on Maui. You know, we don't have to lose these creatures. We just don't have to. The awful thing is, and I published a paper on this a couple of years ago, is that climate disruption accelerates the extinction, and the extinction from ecosystem integrity loss and loss of biodiversity increases climate disruption. So these two catastrophic impacts hit on each other and make each other even worse. So they're going to accelerate both of those catastrophic situations faster. Annihilation is what the biodiversity scientists are calling it. There's 2 papers out now saying that we have an annihilating situation. This is the most recent one in 2018. Co-extinctions annihilate planetary life. I just want to read a little bit from the abstract. Climate change and human activity are dooming species at an unprecedented rate via a plethora of often synergistic mechanisms, make each other worse. Among these primary extinctions of single species driven by environmental change is almost certainly just the tip of an extinction iceberg. Wrong one. Okay, I hope I've proved the point. We're in an Earth emergency. We're in an Earth emergency. What do we do when there's a medical emergency? We press a button, everybody rushes, right? We got a great system now for medical emergencies. It's absolutely superb, right? All the resources are focused on the one patient. All the staff are focused on the one patient. I've been here many times. And in my career, we've been getting better and better and better and better at this. You know, we're saving more and more and more lives. Lives that, you know, just 15 years ago, we would have said, no, sorry, there's no way your son can make it, or something like that. We got to do this for the planet, for Christ's sake, right? We're not doing anything for the planet. We're doing our leaders and those responsible for looking after us. Yeah, okay, they're all right on this, but they're doing nothing, worse than nothing for the planet. This is the IPCC, which I've explained. So climate change and health. Healthy people, healthy planet, healthy people. We don't get to survive unless we put the planet in decent shape. It's that simple. Now here's the interesting thing that many of you are aware of, because I think I remember one of the presenters actually referring to it. It's good news. Measures for the healthiest human population possible are also the imperatives to preserve a habitable planet Earth, right? So if we become kind, right, and treat everybody, you know, as having the right to life, you know, wherever you live, and we can do this, and provide the best health care possible and the best lifestyle health possible, we're actually getting the same results as if we get rid of fossil fuels, because you got the same list. It's absolutely amazing. You've heard all about the chronic degenerative diseases caused by our high chemical, you know, processed food diet. I thought I had an image. The thing about air pollution is that, and I've been involved in this research going way back, the tiny particles from fossil fuel emissions gets into the bottom of the lungs, gets in the alveoli, and goes straight into the bloodstream. So air pollution is not like other pollutants. It doesn't go through the stomach and the liver, etc. It gets straight to every organ in the body. And of course, those fossil fuel pollutants are loaded with toxins, right? paramagnetic hydrocarbons and heavy metals and the whole lot, right? So it's not surprising that as the research into air pollution, which is fossil fuel, increases and makes further progress, then it's even linked strongly with diabetes now. Air pollution is linked strongly with diabetes. So you've got a long, long, long list. It's just amazing. And those researchers, by the way, great work. So how long have we known about all the health effects? This is accountability. This is why I'm putting this image up. How long have we known of all the health impacts of global climate disruption? Since 1995. 1995. And I can show you a similar chart like from the last IPCC assessment. It's identical with this chart. In 1995, the IPCC scientists hit on every single impact on population health. This is one of my favorite ones. It's from New South Wales. So if you want a really good, this is really good illustration chart of the impacts of environmental health impacts, right, of climate change. Environmental health impacts takes in air quality, takes in water quality, takes in food quality, okay? And they've really got it all together. It's very, very nice. Tragically, we've known forever that the most vulnerable population, we call it subpopulation, to global climate disruption, are children. Not only that, children are most vulnerable to every single adverse impact of climate change. And that's no matter where they live. They do the worst, which really does make this evil. Oh, that was World Health Organization quote from 2016. Here's a paper that goes back to 2007. I'm switching between recent papers and papers that go back years ago, just to demonstrate how long this has been firmly established, how long governments have known about this. So this was a Committee on Environmental Health and the Effects of Global Climate Change on the Health of Children and all those many impacts on children that I just mentioned. Oh, that was the image that I thought I was going to use. So this shows that death by fossil fuels. So fossil fuels kill us every day by air pollution, toxic air pollution. I'm talking millions of deaths every year. Millions. Probably, according to the World Health Organization, 4 million people around the world every year are being killed by fossil fuel air pollution. In comparison, the greenhouse gases is actually very small, but it's hundreds of thousands already. And there was a paper just published last week by a scientist in the UK that said we really are underestimating the number of people that are being killed by climate change. But here's the thing, global warming increases air pollution. So, all the time we're burning fossil fuels, those fossil fuel corporations and our leaders are killing millions of people, and all the time they're digging up more fossil fuels, they will be killing more and more and more at a higher and higher, faster rate because global warming increases air pollution.